Hello everybody and welcome back to Slime Rancher, where today we have some very hungry slimes. They are super hungry. And we have plorts all over the place on the floor, so that's no good. Let's pop them away. So yes, this is the first episode of anything that I have recorded since having my wisdom teeth taken out. So at the moment I'm recording using, instead of my big headphones, I'm using some earbuds, and it sounds a bit weird honestly with them. Sounds all strange. Boom plorts everywhere! We'll stick them back in there. Well, you know what I'll do actually, I'll make another hole full of them, because there we go. We're gonna need it anyway. If we've got 100 of them, we're gonna probably get a few more. Look, there's 82 in there already, and there's a ton of honey ones. So we need to do a bit of moving around of these plorts, and we also need to do a little bit of feeding for everyone. So I'll move those just to stop them sitting on the floor, and then we will go and give everyone some food, and that way we'll actually make some money for once. Rather than just like running around the place like we usually do. Rock plort needs to go in a rock place. Yeah, that'll do. I'm not seeing anyone else with stuff all over the floor. It just seems to be this particular pen that's having trouble, so that's cool. There we go. Oh no, that wasn't what I wanted. I'm going to press this one and get it to suck up all the honey slimes. Okay, so you guys have no food, you guys have no food. In fact, I was going to change these guys, wasn't I? To something a little bit less awful. Okay, so the idea with my farm is that I grow 3 types of fruit and veg. I grow heartbeats, which are for rock slimes. I grow, what is it, mint mangoes, which is for anything that's based on honey. And then I grow cuberries for all of these sort of things in here. All the things down here. Now I think I was going to put some cats. Yeah, I put some I did put phosphor cats in here. So I was already halfway through doing it. Sorry, it's been a while since I played this one. I'm taking a bit of getting used to coming back to it. But I was really worried that the glass desert would come out while I was sick with my wisdom teeth. But no, it hasn't come out yet, so I'm quite pleased with that actually. How's my puddles doing? My little puddles. They're so cute. So what I'm going to do is suck you up, and then suck up all your plorts, and then pop you back down. See, someone was very confused the other day because I think the puddle plorts actually kind of went on the floor. They got dropped and they still didn't pop, which was quite interesting. So they thought something had changed, but they were only on the floor for a very small amount of time before I sucked them back up again, so that might have saved them. I'm not sure how long they have to be on the floor before they pop. Whether that used to be an instantaneous thing. Right, so in that case, what I probably need to do is turn you guys into tars and pop you. That's the easiest way to get rid. And then we'll put something a little bit less angry in there. Probably something that eats mint mangoes, to be honest, because we have a surplus of mint mangoes all the time. So we'll do a honey slime combo. Maybe a pink slime, honey slime combo even, because we are so low on pink slimes all the time. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's get some plorts that we don't care about too much, like boom or something, or honey. Honey will do. We'll get a few plorts there and we'll pop them in here, turn them into tars, and then we'll pop them. And that is, as I say, so much easier than running individually with each one into the sea. And actually they pretty much eat anything in the cage as well. I think. Oh no, maybe they don't. But that one needs to eat that last honey plort, and then that can be got rid of. A bit of water, and that's an easy way to clear out a cage. Okay, so now what we want to do is get some pink slimes. We're just going to do a pink honey cross because, as I say, we've got loads of mint mangoes, so we're easily able to feed them, and then we'll get tons and tons and tons of pink plorts, which we need for our slime science. I didn't really need them so much before. I'll come back in a minute and we'll do all of the extractors as well, because I know they need to be done. So if we get about 6 pink slimes, about 6 should do it. That's 5, that's 6. I don't want more than 6 in a cage there, so they tend to get a bit boisterous. Although these should be like the least boisterous slimes of all time, to be honest with you. But the thing is, pink slimes don't have a favourite, so I need to combine them with something that does have a favourite. And we already have some pink rock slimes, so I think something with a mint mango cross would be good. So we'll put some honeys in there, and they should get nice and big. Nice big pink honey. Oh, and there's one for you. Nom nom nom. Cool, right. Now pop the rest of those honey plorts in here. Did you hear that? I actually said plort for once instead of slime. I'm finally getting used to this game. Yay! They have plenty in there. Right, okay, let's go and... Well, we'll see if puddle plorts are selling for a decent amount. If they... no, they're not. I know I can get 70 for them at least. So let's go and put them in their little place up here, because I've got a little... did have anyway, a little stock of them up here. I may have moved them. Or sold them. Nope, I still have it. So we'll pop them in there. And then we'll start feeding everybody. I still haven't worked out this bell. I meant to like... They're pretty unhappy because they got no food, but the reason they got no food is because they're out of their blimmin' cage again. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? There. Have some food. Now come down. They're too happy to jump around now. Right, you. Have some food as well. And now come in your cage. There you go. Honestly, they're just so annoying. Don't ever do what they're told. Right, you. Come here. Get your butt down there. Like, seriously, they should stay still if they have a Rubik's Cube and enough to eat. And they're happy, look. But they're still off adventuring. I sometimes think the overgrowth might actually be a better place for them, because at least they won't... Well, they can still go in the sea from the overgrowth. There's like pretty much everywhere other than the grotto has somewhere where you can go into the sea, so... Annoying. We'll just hoover up all these plorts off the floor that they spilled everywhere. Right, are you happy now? I've only got 2 of you. I don't know why I've only got 2 of you. I really think I should probably have more than 2. They're still in their cage, that's good. Right, okay, let's go and get some honey slimes from the moss blanket. And we'll just stock up their little population there. Of course, the one thing I now can't find is honey slimes. Loads of cats and stuff everywhere. Oh, I think the honey slimes might be further in. Give me honey slimes. I don't want the cats. No cats. Just honey. Booms. Honeys around here have all turned into Gordos. Oh, that's so annoying. Does make you wonder what happens if you jump over there. But I'm not gonna just now. Trying to find honey slimes. Where are they all? Let's go up here. This was meant to be quick. It was not meant to be like a super duper long chase after them. I know there'll be some through here. I can get to them quickly enough. That's 4 of them. That should be loads. I got lost. Have to go back through here. And then I will definitely, I'll do some feeding and then we'll go and empty out all the extractors. And that'll be all my kind of maintenance stuff done because we've done so much exploring recently that I've not really been maintaining the farm very well. And that's no good. Right, here we go. So if I pop some honey slimes in with you guys, then they should get some nice warp plorts to eat, and they will turn into honey warp slimes again. In fact, I could speed that up a little bit by taking about 6 of these quantum plorts and popping them back in with them. I'm also going to just quickly move. Oh no, not you. I wanted to move your toy. Pop it in the middle a bit more so that you can all get around it. Oh, too many people. Too many slimes in one space. Right, so they can get around that and play with it a bit more now. They all seem quite happy. They all have food. Cool. Right, let's go. I have random, like, 1 pink plort. Let's just pop that in there. And I've got random honey plorts in here. Pop them in there, so they'll just get sucked up by the extractors. Not the extractors, they're collectors, aren't they? Extractors are the things that I'm going to go and find in a minute. Right, so you guys don't have any... Well, you have some food, actually. You do... No, you don't. You don't have any food. Right. Now I have an empty inventory, so let's go and suck up all the food we can find and distribute it all out. And then I'll go and find any sort of... loads of mint mangoes today. Tons of them. Yeah, once I've done that, I will go and have a little look at emptying all the extractors about the place, and then we can maybe have a little look for treasure pods as well. Oh, I love it in here so much. It's such a pretty area now. I'd forgotten how pretty it is. I can't wait to do more 7Z Club and see what else comes. We're doing quite well as far as the trees still being alive is concerned, so obviously did a bit to help with that last episode. Maybe replanted some of them. And the last one over here. Oh, that's as many Cuberies as we're getting. I don't really want to pick up the Hunter and Tabby plorts so much. They're more for decoration, to be honest with you. They're not... I don't feel that I make a serious amount of money out of anything I pick up from there. Okay, so hopefully these haven't turned to dust. Nope, they haven't, so that's good. But we don't have tons of them. Like we do for the other stuff. So let's just double check. That's still growing, that's still growing. And that's still growing. Perfect. They all have sprinklers, don't they? And they all have nutrient soil, so there's not much more I can do for them. Are you enjoying your rubber ducky in there? You just kind of give it a squeak every so often. They really like it, bless them. That's so cute. Ugh. I'm thinking I might actually suck up all the plorts. Right, let's suck you guys up first. Oh, I can't actually do that. I have too much in my inventory. I'll wait till it's a bit emptier and then I will come and get those plorts out of the water. Because the only way to get puddle plorts is manually. Everything else I have automatic versions of, so I don't really worry about picking the plorts up off the floor so much. So, mint mango wise, we will give you guys some mint mangoes because you don't have any food yet. You look pretty happy for people with, well, for slimes with no food. But we should give you some. I'll just empty that out there. And then we'll go and pick up the rest of the mint mangoes and we'll chuck them in the boon slime cage. So there was a few left. Again, I'm not going to bother with any that are on the tree or anything like that. Just the ones on the floor. Not that I think they're ready anyway. So I'll give you guys another 10. And then we'll pop in here. And I think these guys haven't been fed in a while, so we'll try and feed them. I know some of you in the comments, you get very, very upset when I don't feed my slime, so I am trying to keep them fed. I will try better, try harder to do better by my slimes. There we go. So we had a few heartbeats, but heartbeats seem to be harder to grow. It's a real shame that pink slimes don't have favourites because they would be ideal for crossing things with, but they're just... yeah. They're just not good right now. So, heartbeats. The heartbeats always seem to be the one that I struggle with. Now I could grow okas and crossings with rad slimes, but that just seems dangerous to me, to be honest. And I don't know if I would get any more okas than I get heartbeats. Heartbeats just don't seem to grow very fast compared to the trees. I'll pick up all these guys. Feed them to... I'll go back into the grotto and feed them. I will check on the heartbeat, see if any more have grown since we last checked. I doubt they will have though. It's not been that long. It's starting to sprout a little bit. But I can go and pick up all the puddle slimes now. So what I like to do first is pick up the actual slimes. I'll pop the rubber ducky out there. We'll put him back in a minute. May as well just disturb everything. What? I can... oh, cool. Replenish my water here. Didn't actually realise I could do that. But it makes sense. I'll give you back your rubber ducky, it's okay. There you go. In fact, we'll put him in the middle somewhere. Apparently I can have more slimes there without them being embarrassed if they have a rubber ducky, so that's something to try out. I might try and get some more puddle slimes. I know where I can get some as well. I can get some from the indigo quarry. Don't need pogo fruit. I can go and rot. But I like the fact that I can now put all these little like different trees and different bits of grass in that I can make with my slime science, and I can decorate everything, make it all pretty. So on top of the upgrade to this place, I've now got like a few trees and things that I can do, that I can put in to make it nicer looking. So I'll probably do a little bit more of that later on as well. If not this episode, maybe the next one. And it's, oh look at all the fireflies and everything, it's so pretty. I love this place. Okay, well, we'll give those cuberries out to those that can eat them, which is anything in the grotto, really. Phosphor slimes for the win. And I'll just see if any of the collectors are looking overflowing, and sort them out if they are. Like, it looks like there's an overflowing collector here. Is that because it's full? No, it's not because it's full at all. Lying to me. I'll give these guys like a few. Maybe give these guys a few. I think I gave those boom slimes quite a lot earlier, so they should be fine for a bit. Well, they didn't look too happy. Yeah, they got plenty of food though. Plenty of food for them. Okay, so puddle slimes, you have more puddle plorts, so I will collect them. Or let them fall on the floor. Whichever is more convenient, really. Main thing is to don't let the puddle slimes fall on the floor. Now, I'm doing quite well with them in 2s, but I do wonder whether I would do alright with them in 3s. They're supposed to do okay in 3s. We'll see. I might go get a few more. There's nothing I can do to upgrade their thing, is there? No. Nope, cannot upgrade their ponds at all. But I could have more of something else there if I just put a bunch of rubber duckies down and a bunch of them in the pond, in the docks. So, right, you guys, how you doing? Loads of mint mangoes there. These guys got a few heartbeats left, not many though. And we'll have a quick look at the prices as well. Prices are absolutely pants for everything except for rad plorts. Our hunter plorts are doing okay as well. Crystal's going up, so crystal, hunter and rad I would be probably willing to sell pretty soon. If I have many of them, but I think hunter I've only just got a cage of them that really works out well for me, so been a bit low on them for a while, which is probably why their price is nice and high. Okay, so the next thing that I said I would do, and we're like 20 minutes into the episode, so I might not actually get much else done. But they needed feeding, like I haven't fed them in so long. Why are you making quantum plorts outside? Who got out? Well, most of them seem fairly happy, so that's the main thing. So number one thing, I need to get rid of these puddle plorts, so we'll just pop around here, get a nice empty inventory, because unless you have a nice empty inventory, you get into all sorts of trouble collecting things. I do think I have a refinery link as well, so I could put that down if need be. So, let's have all of your tasty stuff. So we got some honey, buzzwax and hexacomb from that one. And then I did put a few through here, I think. I think I accidentally put down a drill here. So that's a pain, because that's going to be completely different stuff. I can always pop back if I need to though. Thanks for that, boom slime. Thank you so much for that. That's so handy of you. And then I think I had to put one up the top, didn't I? Because I then ran out of space because I put the drill down. So I'm a very silly Sheelab. There we are. And thankfully it didn't just all fall off the edge there, so that's pretty good. So just pop back down here to the way back. And then I'll go and put these away, and we'll go and find the ones in the indigo quarry, and then maybe on the way back we'll find the ones in the dry reef as well. I seem to remember we had quite a few in the indigo quarry, so we might come across something pretty cool, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Oh no, this is ancient ruins, sorry. I forgot about that. We'll just run to the indigo quarry via the dry reef. It's probably quicker than anything else I can do anyway. I want to use my 2 spare keys, damn it. Here we go. Got some spiral steam, some deep brine, and some primordial oil. Same with that one. And And same with that one. So nothing particularly stupendously awesome coming out of those ones. That's okay. Let's check with T that I can put down a refinery link. I should be able to. Unless I forgot to take it up somewhere. Yeah, I've got my refinery link, so that's cool. I'll just pop it down once I get to the indigo quarry. Take that off. Sprint our way through here so that we don't get eaten by the feral slimes on the way. I could put a taming bell in there. Probably be easier to just teleport over here though. So I think I had put them... Oh, I put one up here. Oh yeah, and of course. I can pick up the jellystone, but I can't pick up those things. Where can I put that refinery link then? No room down there. Oh, we'll pop one back here then, just for a second. And I'll get rid of all my inventory. Into it. All my spiral schemes and my deeper brines. And then we can pick everything else up, hopefully. You never normally get more than 4 things out of one particular type of extractor, I don't think. So we've got 4 here, so that's really good. I just hope none of them spit into the sea. They don't seem to be, that's good. Okay. Didn't get many from that one. Indigonium though, I think that's quite useful. Yeah, that's handy, having a boom cross rock slime. I thought that was about to explode then, but it's just been like slimed by something. Ah, I need to go back home. Best way is usually up this way and fly up here. Ah. I have to remember to take my refinery link on the way as well. Pick up my gadget. There we go. And then we'll run back home. So that was just a couple of minutes emptying those. To be honest, I think I started collecting from all of those at like 22 minutes past and now it's 27 minutes gone in the episode. So it takes about 5 minutes just to get around them all, which is really not too bad at all, considering they're all in different areas. So I don't mind too much walking to the indigo quarry ones because they're so close to the dry reef ones. But what I might want to do later on is move the dry reef ones into the area in the middle so that I can put a little teleporter down there and then just run through. And that'll be hardly any time at all, so that'll cut down the time a lot more. I need another strange diamond for that, I think. I don't think I have a 3rd strange diamond. So, because of that, I think what we need to do is to go and have a little explore for treasure pods. Yay! But I'm sure there's more around that I haven't had yet. I'm certain of it. There must be. There's no way I'm good enough to have found all of the blue and all of the green ones. I found some of the purple ones, but I can't crack those, unfortunately. Because I think I need to make more of these. So I need to make loads of stuff. We'll probably make a bunch of decorations, to be honest with you. I have so much wildflower patches, I could, like, so much stuff that I could use to make wildflower patches once I get the pink plorts through. Same there with the minty grass patches. That might be really nice just for around the farm, because the farm doesn't look very green at the moment, it looks very, like, dull. So having a bit of greenery around it would be really nice. In fact, I could decorate it with something like blue coral columns and minty grass patches, so it's got its own little look to it. Whereas the wildflower stuff and the sunburst trees could be more like something I do in the grotto. So everything has this like genuine sort of individual look to each area. I think that'd be really nice. But it'd be also really cool if I could find some more of the recipes, because I think we have all of the recipes now. Oh no, we don't. We've still got some things we can buy. Googly eye fashion pods for my slimes, clip-on fashion pod, and a grey slime lamp. They could buy the grey slime lamp, that's not a problem, but we need to do some more purchasing so that we can, some more selling, so we can purchase these, because I want them to have googly eyes and bow ties. How cool is that going to be? Especially if I can put them on the Gordo. How cool would that be? And we need to do some more Gordo slime trapping as well. I'll make some more Gordo slime traps, because I want to get different ones. Like, we got a boring pink one last time. I might even pop that, I'm not sure. There's a few places we can put different slimes, so I'll see if putting them in different places makes a difference. I did trap it with something that... Oh, of course, because a pink slime eats anything. So there must be a chance of any food that a pink slime will come after it. But then also a chance that its individual thing will come after it as well. I wonder if that's how it works. Possibly. But anyway, we'll do that next episode. We'll have a sciencey episode. So that is it for me for today. I hope you didn't mind that this episode is still a little bit... I'm still a little bit, honestly, not feeling too great. So hopefully that didn't show too much. And I am having a lot of fun doing Slime Rancher again, because I missed it while I was off. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave me a like. If you'd like to see more Slime Rancher... Fingers crossed that Glass Desert is going to come out soon. But if you'd like to see more, then please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.